Welcome to me, Paul Fay, at Fast Action Card Sports Desk here in Cyprus. And it's great excitement because I'm deep in my postseason. It has been delayed because I've been doing my various apps and setting up Baseball Diamond League Cooperative that's starting in uh, January. Um, and welcome to Michael Canisteri, who's, I hope I've pronounced that right, Michael. But it'd be a great joy to have you on board and welcome to the league. And he's going to be, not, not happily for me, the Red Sox, but we can't have everything. And also great joy because I've finally finished my um, HQ app. This is a full stats package. It works as seamless, well, almost seamlessly. You can export straight from PPR, Board Game Assistant, or you can actually type in now box scores yourself into Excel and upload it, or even just paste the box score into here. And um, it's great. I want to thank Ryan Valerie, who's been doing most of the debugging. He's come up with some fantastic ideas, and David Toombs as well, um, and James Hart for doing some testing for me just on functionality on Macs. Um, but great excitement because I'll scroll down. These are the 24 teams in all my universes that have reached the postseason. And you can see in the league leaders in profits was Bryson Stott. For those of you who watched last week, you'll know that. Oh, by the way, there should have been a broadcast across the boards looking at express games on Wednesday, but we had a lot of earthquakes here, so I didn't think it was wise to start my recording in case I needed to run outside. Anyway, I digress. Bryson Stott, the Phillies swept the Astros. We can go down here now and look at the schedule report. So if we look at, we just need one team. There they are. The Astros, game one, they lost 8-2, and then in game two, 4-3. So that's them eliminated. And the Phillies will be taking part in a 5-game series against the team that came top in my standings, which is the Atlanta Braves, to see if they progress. But the big news was that Bryson Stott, late in that second game, was having another fantastic game. And in fact, we can go and have a look at box score report. Let's look for the Phillies. And this game, let's have a look. In this game, he was 4 for 4, and he late in the late innings he was trying. They were looking for an insurance run, and he singled and tried to stretch it into a double, and he was injured. And in fact, it was in the I was in the bottom of the eighth, I think it was, bottom of the eighth. Actually, I have to go and look at that game. I just realised this is the trouble with doing these broadcasts. I realise things I've done wrong. I've noticed 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Someone missing off there because someone came in to field for him, and he should be on there. Anyway, I do go back through these broadcasts, so I'll remember them. I'll redo that. It's only a minor point, but I still like to get these box scores spot on. So what have we got for you today? We've got the game 3 decider. The Indians beat the Brewers in game 1, 3-2. and the Brewers came back and won 4-1 to set up today's decider. And if we scroll down here, you can see that Stephen Kwan, he's actually happy TFN, which is pretty good, because if it hadn't been the dice roll, they would have been fully dissonant possibly today. I think, yes, as it was, they'd lost one, and so +1 because of him, so it made him neutral. So I rolled, and there was sunny. It wasn't dissonant, so it's sunny semi-harmonic. And the other thing we have is, now we've got, for all managers or yourself, if you've got this locally on your computer, we have a scouting report. So we've got that now, which is the upcoming game, and you can print it if you want it to, or you can put it on PDF, whatever you want to do. And you can see that both teams have been very ineffective in batting, and the Indians have had no homers. They've got, and they're going to struggle in this game, the Indians, because if I bring this down, let's see if I can bring this down. This is the strategy. There's a weather effect in this. The Brewers are sunny, full harmony, and the Indians no home advantage, and also the Brewers decided to skip their third starter, which was Colin Ray, because he's a semi-workman. But the Indians have got Carlos Carrasco, semi-struggler, and there's nobody better in the pen. So that's interesting. We've got weather, it's cold, so starting pitchers will be able to go 5 innings. And that makes the ballpark now for lefties semi-big and for righties big. And also I'll have to keep my eye on those drama results where the black die is 1. Let me just check that. Cold. If the black die is 1, reduce fielding ratings by 1 increment. So we could have a game of errors here. So nothing looking in the Indians' favour. It might be that they've missed their chance and that the Brewers may come back here. We've got, by the way, while I'm here, I'll show you, you can compare the teams any way, which way you like now. You can generate the report, you can bring that up. Again, you can put as many teams as you want in there. This doesn't interfere with your normal reports. This is just a flash up. You can look at any schedule, as I showed you before. So if we looked at the Indians, you see, brings up the score there. And you can also go to box score report. And this is the new feature. So you can generate the report. If we have a look at that last game, you'll see, as I showed you before. Anyway, that's enough chatter from me. I've got the camera turned on, and I'll bring it in down here. Hopefully you'll be able to see a lot of the action. The dice you won't see, as you know, I use Andy Lewis's digital dice, but I can make the noise in the background if you like. The dice, I don't know what dice sound like. I've never rolled any digital ones. I do know what they sound like. I wasn't being real. Have I got any more shout outs? Hope Beatles is okay. Shout out to Legends, great stream this morning. And The only thing to do is for Gabe Morales, who's semi-lenient, to shout play ball. I must concentrate on here for those drama results that are black die first. It's 1-6-4. Is Carlos Carrasco flash? He is. Struck him out. By the way, I know I'm sad, but in the postseason I do usually play the national anthem before games, just for the sake of brevity for the recording. I hope you'll forgive me today, but I had played it before the game. I hope you can see most of the action here in the cards. I will. At least you'll see the base runners, and you can see roughly what's going on, and you've got it on the screen as well. Okay, Jackson Chourio up to the plate. Is he a struggler? He's a semi-struggler. No decider. Is he champion or patient? No. So we've got a drama result, and the black die is not a 1. So we've got infield drama. Is the shortstop iron? He's not. Daniel Schneemann. It's a bobbled ball, but it's an on-time throw to first. So 6-3, and quickly 2 away here. William Contreras. That's 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? He's a semi-struggler. Again, he doesn't get the decider die, so he's ground out to first base. So a 1-2-3 inning there for Carlos Carrasco. They'll be hoping to get him at least 3 to 4 innings, because they need Cade Smith and Pedro Avila to come in with some hope. The Indians. It's what they'll be hoping for today. What I'm hoping for is to find my red. Oh, there he is. Andre Jimenez. Okay. Is he an ace? No. Is he a sad sack? No. That's a double to right field. And he's not got the Zeta sign, so it stays a double. It goes on to, I'll put him on his side so you can see it better. Okay, and that's 1, 2, 3. Is he flash and fresh? This will be a 6-4. Sorry, no, he's at second, isn't he? He's 1. He holds. So it's just 6-3. Runner holds. Not going to steal with it. Jimenez going to keep those strategy cards as long as possible. 1 away. Is he flash? He is flash. Struck him out. But there's an umpire check. 1-4-4. Is he a questionable or lenient umpire at home? He is semi-lenient, but he doesn't get the decider, so he struck him out. So that's 2 away. And Stephen Kwan, hero semi-slugger, coming to the plate. Here's the pitch. What excitement there is when we reach the postseason. And it's sudden death. Is he eager? He's not eager. That's a walk. First walk given up by Savale there. Okay. And we go. He's not active, so he doesn't steal. Okay, men on first and second. Men on first and second, and we've got a chemistry check. Are the pitching team dissonant? No, he struck him out. And we go to the top of 2, and we've got a baseball right now check. We're going to the blue chart. and it's 55. Timeout, conference at the mound, play resumes, batter draws a base on balls. So Adams walks. Okay, Christian Yelich. Just having a look how Yelich is doing. Batted 375. The only home run of the series so far hit by Garrett Mitchell, who was the hot batter that day. Okay, Yelich. Carlos Carrasco. The pitch. Is he an iron catcher? No. He's not iron. Bo Naylor. He's neutral. Is he a good eye? No. Struck him out. He didn't even take the bat off his shoulder then, Yelich. He won't be improving his batting average if he does that. So we go to a baseball right now check. Timeout, conference at the mound, play resumes, another walk. Second walk issued by Carrasco. Men at first and second. One away. Rhys Hoskins, semi-home run king. Is he a hero? He's no hero. Pops it out to second base. P4. Bryce Terang, sorry. And it's an experience check. Carrasco's icon and his semi-prospect Terang. So it's red. Is he an icon batter? Nope. So he lines out to third base, hit straight to Ramirez there. So both teams have threatened so far, but the pitchers have worked around it. And up comes Bo Naylor to the plate. Here we go. Is he double control or dynamic? No. Is he pitcher batting? Obviously not. It's another base on balls. Walk. Just rereading those strategies. I sometimes forget when it's the cold ones because it makes a big difference. Okay. Will Brennan. Is he wild? No. Is he a slugger or utility? No. That's a base hit. Base hit. Batter advances just one. Hit into left field there. So again, Savali under pressure. First and second, nobody out. Jackenzie Noel, home run king. Is he wild? No. Is he eager? He isn't eager. Ground out to second, unless he's patient. He's not patient. So that's 4-6. Runner advances. 4-6. Men on first and third for Daniel Schneemann. Infield is back. Is he Workman or Gilded? No. Is he a whiffer? He is. Struck him out. An important strikeout there for Savali. If he gets that, if he works around this one again, this is the way it's been for this series. The batters are just not produced at all. Okay, or only a couple of them. Runners on base, we've got plate drama, and it's not a lead six. So the plate drama is, just bear with me a second. Is he a control pitcher? He's a semi-control. He gets the decider. It's a strike. So we go to an umpire check. Is the lenient umpire at home? He's semi-lenient and he gets the decider. So first and third, the runner's called out at home. Oh. If he hadn't got the decider, he was called safe on a close throw home. So he's out at the plate. Let me just have a look. Let me just read this. First and third. It didn't matter. I misread it because it was a fly ball anyway. So that was only with less than 2 outs. So it's an F8. And he does indeed pitch around it again. So we come to the top of the third. Sal Frelick. He's been pretty good in the last 5 or 6 games. And by the way, I forgot to tell you, your hot batters are Jackson Churio and Will Brennan. And the cold batters are Joey Ortiz and Bo Naylor. Is he a struggler? He's a semi-struggler, and he is indeed. And there's another hit for Sal Frelick. Wow. He bats number 9. He's a scrapper and semi-eager, but they just can't get him out. They just can't get him out. Okay, he's finding some way to get on the plate, on base. Joey Ortiz, is this the moment for the Brewers? Is he a utility or sad sack? He is a utility. He's a semi-utility, and he gets the dot. Fouls out to first. 1 away. Jackson Chorio. Ground out first time up. Is he control? He's a semi-control. Doesn't get the decider. Is he eager or sad sack? He does not get the decider. So it's a walk. Third walk given up by Carlos Carrasco. Again, he's in trouble. I don't think the starting pitchers are going to go deep in this game. He's only given up 1 hit, but the way things are going, 1 run could be enough. 1 out. Men on first and second. William Contreras at the plate. Is he control? He's semi-control. He gets the die. 6-4-3 double play. Wow. We don't have a maximum number of innings in the in decider games, so we could go all day. If it's one of Dave Gardner's or Kurt's, they always seem to go to extra innings. Okay, so we come to the bottom of 3 with Tyler Freeman at the plate. Ground out first time up. Is he ace, semi-ace, or star? He's a semi-star. Pops out to first. Okay. Jose Ramirez. Is he a hero? No. Pops it out to second. P4. And we'll be going to a experience check. And Savali is semi-icon and Quan is semi-prospect. Can't use any strategy cards in mine apart from green until the 6th inning. So here we go. Is he an icon batter? No. Outfield drama. Is the centre fielder iron? No, it's Garrett Mitchell. He's neutral. Lunging catch. He's out. F8. So, top of 4. Willie Dames walked first time up. Unusual result. And the unusual result is ballpark quality. Is it artificial turf? I'm just going to go check because my brain has gone, and I thought it wasn't, but I like to check. It's a routine ground out to third base. So 5-3. Christian Yelich, 1 away. Is he wild? No. Is he eager? He's not eager. Ground out to second base unless he's patient. He doesn't get the decider. So 4-3. Who says we don't have pitchers duels these days? I've seen plenty this season. Is he a star? No. Is he a slugger or sad sack? He is. Pops out to right field unless he's a whiffer. He struck him out. Third strikeout for Carrasco. And this is exactly what the Indians wanted. Their chances increase as we go deeper. They'll be hoping to get one more inning. I've got pitcher warming turned off, so I just have to say it. So they're going to get someone up. They're going to get Cade Smith up in the pen. Josh Naylor. Is he a gold catcher? No. Is he a champion? No. Outfield drama. Is left fielder Christian Yelich gold? No. Then it's a single. And fumbled pickup, batter to second on error. So he advances on the error. Sorry, just bear with me. Clicking on the wrong spot. Advance on error. It's the left fielder. It's not already been charged. Okay. So danger again for Savali. They're going to get Brian Hudson and Bryce Wilson up. Okay, man on second for Bo Naylor. Who's going to be the one to deliver the blow here? Is he an iron catcher? Contreras is not. Is he a good eye? No. He struck him out. Will Brennan. You see, I keep thinking, we can't use the drama. We can't use the strategy cards yet. And we're going to a baseball right now. Check. They're both hot. Is he a hot pitcher? He is. He struck him out. And that's number 5 for Savali. Jackenzie Noel. Is he a gold catcher? No. Is he a champion? No. Outfield drama. We've not had one black one for reduce the fielding. Is he a cold pit? Outfield drama. Is the left fielder gold? No. because that's Yelich again. It's a single to left field. Who's on second? Josh Naylor. He's neutral, so he can try. He can try to advance. So attempt the extra base. If he fails and he's out, then in mine, you lose 2 strategy cards. So that'll be the last time they can use it in this game if he fails. Okay, here we go. Extra coming up, the roll. Oh, he's nailed at the plate. He's nailed. Oh. Yelich redeems his earlier mistake. So it's a single, and he's out on the advance. 7-2. Wow. Okay, Cade Smith is warm now, and so are Bryce Wilson and Brian Hudson. They're just throwing laconically in the pen while their team's batting. Rhys Hoskins is at the plate. Just have a brief look at the score sheet, shall we? For you. Just the one hit there by Sal Frelick. Hits are sparse. Considering that these are both, well, Savali's the number 4 pitcher and Carrasco's number 3, semi-struggler. They've both done well. Okay, who's going to break it open then? Who is it? Carrasco to Hoskins. Won't take much for him to be gone now. They'll hope to get this inning out of him. Is he flash? He is. Struck him out. 1 away. Smith will be overwarmed in a minute. If we have to make the decision in a second. Carrasco to Terang. He's a semi-scrapper. Is he a gold catcher? Bo Naylor? No. Is he a champion? No. It's an outfield drama. Is the right fielder iron? Kenzie Noel? No, he's gold. Routine flyout. F9. Going to sit Smith down because in my rules he'll be overwarmed, but he can get back up when the team come to bat, and he retains two warm up, so he's got to warm up for 3 batters in mine. Sal Frelick got the only hit of the game for the Brewers so far. Is he eager? He's semi-eager. He is. He gets it in the air this time, but straight to Tyler Freeman. And down go the Brewers. Bottom of 5. Daniel Schneemann. He'll go 1 batter, Savali here. And that will do it. Is he wild? No. Is he a slugger or utility? No, that's a base hit. That's a base hit. And that'll do it for Savali. Going to the top of the order here, and Brian Hudson is going to be coming on. I'm going to sit Bryce Wilson down for the time being. Going to the bullpen. Brian Hudson. Relievers, really pitchers, yeah, they're the same. Okay, so Andres Jimenez with the man on first. They're gonna use a strategy card here. The Indians. We're gonna use. We can use green, so they're gonna go hit and run. So we resolve the play. Is he control? He is control. Ground out to pitcher, but that's the runner advance. So 1-3. Man on second. Tyler Freeman. Centre fielder, just looking through the players they've got. They've got. Yeah, going to bring on Lane Thomas in centre field for Freeman. Lane Thomas going to pinch hit. You haven't got every player with this set, but it's the same for everybody, isn't it? And I've got the how-to guide. If I wanted to, I could create the rest of the players, but I just play with this set. I like to just use the ones I've got. So Lane Thomas comes to play. Man on second, semi-sad sack, slugger, semi-eager and whiffer. Here comes the pitch. Is he an iron catcher? No. Is he a good eye? No, he struck him out. And there's a mismatch coming up because we've got a semi-prospect pitcher against an icon. So a chance for the Indians here. I know it says Guardians there. That's because in PPR I can't change the name of them at the moment. But that becoming his blue. Is he a cold pitcher? No. Battle lines out to centre field. And again, the Indians strand a runner. Wow. Now Lane Thomas will stay in and he'll play at centre field. Carlos Carrasco still going. He's going to bring on Cade Smith, who was warmed. Cade Smith, he's done a good job though, Carrasco. And obviously, if we're playing a different era baseball, then he'd be staying in. But we're playing, you can only play with the tactics that we've got today. That's the way I play it. Whatever's appropriate for the era. Okay, I'm back with you. Slight problem there. I've been logged out of some site, and I was in the queue for help. I've given it up because I've been on for 2 hours, but this is more important. Right, so Cade Smith is on to Joey Ortiz. Here we go. Are they pitching at home? Now, they've got no home advantage, the Indians. So that's not a factor, so we ignore that. Is he a slugger? He's a semi-slugger, does not get the die, but he does get a single to right field. And we're in the 6th now, so all strategy cards are on the table. So, Cade Smith to Jackson Chourio. And we're going baseball right now. So, they'll both, he walked last time, so we shall, let's see what we'll do. We'll both play a one-on-one pep talk. The pitching team will play it, and so will the batters. So for this at-bat, they are both hot. Here we go. Blue. Baseball right now. Is he a hot batter? He is. Smashes pitch into centre field stands. Back. God! Jackson Chourio silences the home fans here. And the Indians are stunned. Wow. Only the second home run of this series. And we know these performances will probably not be good enough against the Braves, or even if they got past them, against the Yankees, although they have got Judge injured TFN. We shall see. Wow, so it's broken open. Only the 3rd hit for the Brewers. Cade Smith gives up a 2-run shot there. Is he ace? He is. Flies out to centre field. 1 away. Is he flash and fresh? He is. He struck him out. Up next is Christian. Sorry, that was it, Dames. Up next is Christian Yelich, and he's double flash. So he struck him out again. Wow. So he got through the inning there without further damage, but it's still 2-0 to the Brewers. Okay, here comes Stephen Kwan to the plate. Is he wild? No. Is he a good eye? No. He struck him out. Wow. Josh Naylor, both are hot for this next at bat. No need for any more strategy cards. Blue. Is he a hot batter? He is. Connects with a bloop single over shortstop. So it's going to be a walk to the mound here. Going to be a walk to the mound. By Pat Murphy. He's not smiling, but when does he ever smile? And he's given Hudson flash. So he's now double flash for this at bat only. Is he workman? No. Is he a champ or whiffer? He is. And that's a nubbed infield single. Hit towards Joey Ortiz, but he couldn't get to it. So men on first and second for Will Brennan. They pull this out, the Indians. Is he double control or dynamic? No. Is the pitcher batting? No. Walk. Is this the moment that changes the game and changes the series? The bases are full of Indians. And the manager scampers to the phone. They're on the phones of the pitcher coach is on the phones of the bullpen. Bryce Wilson. That's what I say. Yeah, Bryce Wilson is warming up. No. So infield back. Looking for the double play here. Is he wild? No. Is he a sad sack? No. That's a base hit. And runners advance 2 bases. Who's on first? Brennan. And he's neutral. So the game's tied, and they're going to try for the extra base. That's the last time they can use it. And if they're unsuccessful, they'll lose another strategy card. So here we go. Active or normal runner takes the extra base. So that is a single, runners advance 2, and Brennan advances on the hit. So just like that, your Kenzie Knoll comes through in the clutch, and it's 3-2. And that's brought the home fans alive. Daniel Schneemann. Is he a pinch hitter? No. Flies out to centre field. 2 away. Andre Jimenez. Is he a struggler? No. Ground out to first base. Okay. Well, that's transformed the game. Still going with Cade Smith here. The 7th. To Garrett Mitchell. Is he the leadoff batter? He is. Base hit. Rhys Hoskins. There's one thing these Brewers are, they're fighters. They've been down in a lot of games this season, but have come back. You can't write them off at any time. Is he ace? He is. Fly out to centre field. Lane Thomas takes that one easily. Bryce Terang. They've got a bit more depth in the on the bench, sorry. They're going to bring on Jake Bowers here to pinch hit. It's time Bowers came through. He's pinch hit a few times in this series and hasn't not delivered. Is he fresh? He is. Fresh struck him out. And he does not deliver again. We can't replace Frelick because he's been superb. Is he a struggler? No. Ground out to third base. 5-3. Side is retired. Running out of chances. The Brewers now. Okay, so second base. Does Bowers play second base? He doesn't. He plays first base, left field. Does Yelich? Yelich plays left field only. Let's see where else Bowers plays. Right field. Does Jackson Chorio play? No. Where else did he play? First base. Reese Hoskins. Nope. So he won't be staying in, Bowers. I'll bring you on. Bring on Monasterio. Second base. He's given up 3 runs and in 2 innings. He's semi-struggler now. He's a semi-struggler in mine. But he'll go for 1 batter facing Lane Thomas. Is he a hot batter? No. Pops out to third. P5. Jose Ramirez. Going to take Hudson out and bring on Bryce Wilson. Here's Ramirez. Is he a prospect? No. Is he patient? No. Pops out to second. P4. Stephen Kwan. Is he wild? No. Is he a sad sack? No. That's a base hit. Kwan comes through, as he often does, in the clutch, and he steals second. How many did he have? He had 12 steals in the regular season in MLB. Okay, Josh Naylor. It's going to be another walk to mound here for the Brewers. And going to give him the ace quality against Josh Naylor. Indians have used 4. This is the 3rd for the Brewers. Going to give him ace against Naylor. Is he control? He is control. 6-3. And that'll do it. So we come to the top of the 8th. And Pedro Avila will start warming for the Indians. And they've got 2 innings left to produce something. Is he fresh? He's semi-fresh. He's not fresh. Is he sad sack or patient? No. And that's a base hit to right field. Base hit to right field. And we're going for a chemistry check. And the Indians will have to use one here because they've got an imbalance. They're sunny, so they'll have to use a dugout shatter. This will be their 5th. They're full harmony. The Brewers, so purple, all the batting team harmony. They are. It's a base hit. Base hit. Men on first and second for William Contreras. 23 homers in MLB. We come to another crucial point in this game. Emmanuel Class warms up. Cade Smith trying to bear down. Nobody out here. Contreras trying to do what is necessary for the game. He's going to lay down a bunt. He's going to lay down a bunt. Wouldn't usually do it at this stage. There's the bunt chart for me. Okay, and here comes the pitch. It's 4-5-6. Let's have a look. 4-5-6. 4-5-6. Is he an icon pitcher? No. Is he patient? No. That's a sacrifice. The bunt pays off. Okay. So he's out. 2-3. Sacrifice bunt. 2-3. Men on second and third. One away for Willie Adames. What do you do here? What do you do? Oh, hi, I'm back. Sorry about that. There was a brief interruption, which hopefully by the time you watch this is seamless. But my wife came running in. There was a tarantula in the pool alive, so we have to have it had to be fished out and thrown over into the wild. Sorry, just having a drink, because we've got one phobia each, or one main phobia, and that's spiders, especially the size of dinner plates. Okay, let me, I obviously knocked this as I was going out, so that's better. Right, we're back with it. We've got a great game going on. It's the top of the 8th. The Brewers trying to pull this one out of the bag, and Cade Smith is semi-fresh. So, do we go with him? I don't think we do. I think actually, with one out, I think Emmanuel Class is going to come on for his double control and double ace for this at bat only. So he may have to go longer, and it's a gamble, but what can you do? So we go to the bullpen. Cade Smith gave up those 2 runs before, but Emmanuel Class. Okay. Right. He's the closer, so in mine, he's only actually fresh for 1 and semi-fresh for 1. I have my own rules, I know. So here we go. Infield is staying back here. Sorry, infield is in, rather. Not going to walk him. So he's double ace, star, flash, and double control for Willie Adames. Righty against righty. Play ball. Is he flash? He is. Struck him out. Wow, that's a vital strikeout there. name's Christian Yelich. He struck out 66 and walked 10, saved 47 games across. So here we go. This is could be the deciding at-bat of this series. We don't need to walk around because he's got every category there is. Can Yelich come through in the clutch? He's out for 3 today. Okay, 2 away. Infielder now back. Is he fresh? He is. Lines out to second. And he came through and did the job. He's got to go a full inning now though. Pedro Avila is going to sit back down temporarily in case he's needed. He goes to extra innings. Bottom of the 8th, Bryce Wilson. He's going to see this one through. Bo Naylor. He walked, singled, and struck out. Is he ace? No. Is he whiffer or cold? He is. He struck him out. Will Brennan. Single, struck out and walked also. Gonna go to mound here. This will be the 5th one for them. And it'll be I'm gonna give him the flash quality here, because if they get double flash, he can escape this inning fairly easily. Is he a gold catcher? No. Is he a champion? No. Outfield drama. Is the centre fielder stoic? No. Flies out. F8. So I might say it's a wasted strategy card, but in these circumstances, here's Jackenzie. No, he's on a fielder's choice and had 2 singles. Is he wild? No. Is he a good eye? No, he struck him out. Okay, so we're going to go to a batter right now check, baseball right now check. And Mitchell's hot and Class is neutral. So back comes our strategy. 2, 3, 4, 5, they're going to use their last strategy card of regular innings. It's now or never, so we're going baseball right now. Is he a hot pitcher? He is. It's a highlight show reel inning. Pitcher retires all 3 batters on strikeouts. Wow. Amazing. Class struck him out. Rhys Hoskins struck him out. And Andrew Monasterio, he struck him out. And this game is in the box. The Indians win 3-2. They looked fairly inept for a lot of the series, but they've done it. Now when that game ends, let's move this off. Your winning pitcher was, when did they score the winner? Who pitched the 5th inning? Let's just have a look. The home team. Carrasco won. Save was Class, who gave up the 3rd run. Hudson lost. Enter export to CSV. I'll just check if entered these correctly. Export to headquarters, that is the app, so we can import it shortly, and then we'll close and we'll have a look at the box score. sheet, sorry. Okay, let's just make that bigger for you. Okay, Joey Ortiz 2 for 4, Jackson Chorio 2 for 3. Those hits came late on in the game, and they took a 2-zip lead on the back of Jason Chorio's home run. But it wasn't enough because they huffed and puffed, but they left 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 batters they left on base. Cotton blames Savali. He went well. It was that three runs they gave up. And it was that single from Kenzie Nell that drove in all 3 runs, and he'll be the hot batter for them in the next one. And he did a good job. 5 innings. Came through in the clutch there, faced 18 batters, and he gave up 1 hit, 4 strikeouts and 3 walks. Great performance, and Klass gets his 2nd save of the series. So that's it for now. I'll be back after a word from our sponsors and show you how. Welcome back to the post-game wrap-up, and I'm just going to show you we've had a great game. For those of you who are just joining to see the Commissioner HQ app, we've just had the Brewers at the Indians, and I'm going to show you how to get that game seamlessly into your stat package. You press Commissioner Tools. This code is not available at the moment, but you'll all receive your own code. What that does, that makes that available full there. So you press full, and we don't need to bother about this. You can either paste your CSV data in there in its raw form, or you can upload the completed template from here, or you can enter it manually. You can download, you can save lineups and download your game template and enter it manually if you don't use any form of scoring whatsoever. So we've just scored with the pocket pennant run, so we're going to go to where yours will be under C pennant run, but mine, because I'm testing all the time, is in a different location, but it's the same. You'll go into C pennant run, and then you'll go into game sheets, and the game you just saved, there it is, game 5. So we double click on that. Stats uploaded successfully, and there's the game we just played, number 5. And if you want to see that at any time later, so we can have a look back at let's say we wanted a custom group to see how the Indians and Brewers performed during that series. You can see that both offenses were fairly ineffectual. Both batted under 200, and there was only 14 runs in the 3 games, and 2 homers, both of them by the Brewers. It wasn't enough. By the way, all of these columns are sortable as well. So it wasn't enough for the Brewers, and the ERAs were fairly close as well, and so was the whip. So they were fairly evenly matched. You can print that report if you want. Not completely finished working on the reports because all pages are coming up on these reports at the moment. If I change it to 1, it's there, and I think if you change your custom size, you'll probably be able to stretch it. But margins, maybe custom. I don't know. You can work that out yourself anyway. That's not my main focus at the moment. You can close that report. These are called custom analytical advanced metrics review. We can build this up anytime we want. If we go and have a look at the schedule, so you can see the Indians, Astros, Brewers, and Phillies if we wanted. You can see they're the games that we've had 5 games in the postseason. No upcoming games. I've not put them in yet because I'm doing it as we go through just to show you each time how it progresses, and the games are there in order. And you can look at the player report, so you can look at the Indians and the Brewers, how they performed. You can sort that by average or however else you want to sort it. Stephen Kwan batted 375 during the series. The only homers were sorry, the Indians didn't have any homers, did they? Sorry, beg your pardon. Pitching, who won? Carrasco and Emmanuel Clase saved both. Gave up no earned runs. If we come down to the Brewers, we should see the homers here. Garrett Mitchell and Jackson Chourio. But it just wasn't enough for them. They just couldn't deliver in the clutch. Jake Bauers had 3 at-bats and 2 hits. And they could get on base, but they just could not deliver those clutch hits. Couldn't blame Sal Frelick. He batted 429 in the series. So you've got your number 9 batter and you've got your number 8 pinch hitter basically performing the best from anybody. RBIs, it's a sorry tale. Again, they just could not get the men home. Who was topping the RBIs for 3? Jakenski, no, they hit that. He batted well. Stephen Kwan as well. He drove in three runs with the single, which was the basic difference in the end between the teams. Who had the most strikeouts? Ben Lively had the most strikeouts for the Indians, and for the Brewers, it was Tobias Myers, who was the only one who won the game. Who gave up the most earned runs? Brian Hudson. So I hope you like that. And you can look at the box score report, which is quite good to look at. So go to generate report, and we can see that game 5 in full. You can see what's just happened. 6 hits, 9 hits, 4, and most of the Indians' batting was propped up by the bottom of the order. And the hot batter for the next game will be Josh Naylor. 2 hits. Clase gets his 2nd save. I may add it so it gives the current performance on the season here afterwards, but you can see we're pretty close. If you want to save that, you tap Commissioner. Let's just refresh this file. You'll be able to save it. When it does first load, just wait a few seconds because I've got it loading all of the data. So have a safe week, and I'll see you all hopefully Wednesday with across the boards, and I'll be looking at express games and lots more to come, showing you how I'm progressing in my postseason. Take care. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and press that reminder button before you go.